And side two of Sounds of the 60s. Band One is a record that was released on two different labels almost simultaneously in the States and was a top 20 hit in the UK for Sonny and Cher. Baby, Don't Go.
I never had a mother, I hardly knew my dad. I've been in town for 18 years, you're the only boy I've had. I can't stay, maybe I'll be back someday. Baby, don't go. Pretty baby, please don't go. I love you so. Pretty baby, please don't go. I never had no money, I bought at the second-hand store. The way this old town laughs at me, I just can't take it no more. I can't stay. I'm gonna be a lady someday. Baby, don't go. Pretty baby, please don't go. I love you so. Pretty baby, please don't go. When I get to the city, my tears will all be dried. My eyes will look so pretty. No one's gonna know I cried. Yes, I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'll be back someday. Baby, don't go. Maybe I'll be back someday.
A transatlantic hit for Sonny and Cher. Now, during this hour, we shall be including requests for Charlie Feathers, Chuck Berry, and Pickety Witch. But next, a disc which became a top 30 hit in America for a band from Warrington called the Magic Lanterns. Shame, Shame.
Was the game. Fool was my name. I thought you'd go wrong.
The Magic Lanterns, for whom the bass player was one Mike Osborne. Now, some have claimed that's the same person as the controversial rock figure Ozzy Osbourne. He apparently denies this himself, but there's no shortage of music fans who refuse to believe him. I know at least one who couldn't care less. But here's a brief request from Alan King of Dulwich, who says, how about playing Charlie Feathers' Wild Wild Party from 1961? I've never heard it on the radio.
Now let me tell you about a wild, wild party I was at last night. Everybody went there all dressed up, but when they left they was a sight. All my laughter that I had suddenly turned to fright. Yeah. They were running and hollering and the shooting and the fussing and the snatching and the scratching and all of this happened at the same time. It was a wild, wild party, and now I know we were lucky to be alive. Yeah, boy. Jeannie had a jacket that belonged to Judy, and Jimmy was a honey pie. Oh, Lucy was a looking, trying to find her lover, and we left at 4:45. It was a wild, wild party, and I know we were lucky to be alive. Yeah. They were running and the hollering and the shooting and the fussing and the snatching and the scratching and all of this happened at the same time. It was a wild, wild party, and now I know we were lucky to be alive. Yeah. That Judy had a jacket that belonged to Jimmy, and Lucy was a honey's pie. Oh, it was a wild, wild party now.
Charlie Feathers, who started his musical career as a session musician at Sam Phillips' Sun Studios that led to his recording in his own right. Sam is said not to have been over-impressed by his work, but this didn't prevent Feathers from making some pretty audacious claims regarding his influence on the evolution of rockabilly, and the remarkable quality of his recordings suggests his assertions should be taken with at least some seriousness. He died in August 1998 of complications from a stroke-induced coma. And on now to a UK hit with the last song that Pete Townsend wrote for his rock opera Tommy. It's been said that he only composed this when he knew that the critic Nick Cohn, a pinball fanatic, was coming to review the work, so he wrote Pinball Wizard hoping for a good review, which seems to have worked, and pinball became a main theme of the story. When the single was released from the album, it was speeded up to make it more radio-friendly.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist. How do you think he does? I don't know. What makes him so good? Ain't got no distractions, can't hear no buzzers and bells. Don't see no lights a flashing, plays by sense of smell. Always gets a replay, never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. I thought I was the body table king, and I just handed my pinball crown to him. Even on my favorite table, he can't beat my best. His disciples needed him, and he just does the rest. He's not crazy, flipping fingers, never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball.
Pinball Wizard by The Who from Tommy. And next our Junior Choice selection, stemming from the repertoire of singer Kitty Callan. Born in Philadelphia, she was a child star who along the way grew up in show business and sang with many big bands, including those of Jimmy Dorsey, Artie Shaw and Harry James. In 1954, she had a UK #1 with Little Things Mean a Lot, and 8 years later scored her biggest American hit with a song subsequently covered by Brenda Lee and Dusty Springfield, which has remained a children's favourite, My Colouring Book.
For those who fancy coloring books, and lots of people do, here's a new one for you. A most unusual coloring book, the kind you never see. Crayons ready, very well. Begin to color me. These are the eyes that watched him as he walked away. Color them gray. This is the heart that thought he would always be true. Color it blue. These are the arms that held him and touched him, then lost him somehow. Color them empty now. These are the beads I wore until she came between. Color them green. This is the room I sleep in and walk in and weep in and hide in. Let nobody sees. whose love I depended upon. Color him gone.
The original version of My Colouring Book by Kitty Callan, followed by a Craig Douglas single, which was an example of how even successful singers can unaccountably go through sticky patches from time to time. After 3 top 10 hits in quick succession, Craig recorded Oh What a Day, which to his and his record company's dismay failed to make the top 40. His next 2 singles made even less impact, and he began to think his career was over. But then he covered Gene McDaniel's American hit, £100 of Clay, and that saw him safely back in the top 10. But here's that song that had started the hiccup.
Oh, Lordy, what a day.
Oh, what a day. Oh, what a day. Yesterday, I met my one desire. Yesterday, she set my soul on fire. In her arms, I felt just like a feather. Every hour, our lips were together. Oh, what a day. Oh, what a day. Now I don't have to sit and worry. When I call, she comes in a hurry. Didn't know she was such a love. Couldn't tell the book by the cover. Oh, what a day. Oh, what a day. Lordy, 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 like a cool drink of water, she is to me. Lordy, 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 like a good lover ought to she remove me. Heaven knows I'll leave her never. Yesterday will last forever. Every day will be sunny, rain or shine. I'll be with my honey. Oh, what a day. Oh, what a day.
Craig Douglas, who, after restoring his prestige with £100 of Clay, covered a record by a little-known singer, Jerry Jackson, of a song called Time, which was another smash for him. The original recording by Jackson had come about when he went to New York's Brill Building and met Buddy Kaye and Phil Springer, among the first songwriters to produce their own material. They liked what they heard from Jerry and recorded their song Time with him at his first session.
Time will make a flower grow. Time will melt the ice and snow. Time can make a forest from a drop of dew. But to make me forget your love, yes, to make me forget your love, it's gonna take much more than time. Time will change the winter scene. Time can turn the desert green. Time can make a mountain disappear from view. But to make me forget your kiss, oh, that fabulous kiss you kiss, it's gonna take much more than time, much more than time. fill my eyes with tears. Time can make the sun grow cold. Time can rust a crown of gold. Time, who knows the miracles that time can do. But to make me forget your love, yes, to make me forget your love, it's gonna take much more than time, much more than time. Oh, time can make the sun grow cold. Time can rust a crown of gold. Time, who knows the miracles that time can do. But to make me forget your love, yes, to make me forget your love, it's gonna take much more than time, much more than time. Oh, baby, there ain't nothing in the world, nothing that can...
Jerry Jackson's recording of the hit song Time in 1961, and so too a couple of soul singers considered one of the greatest live acts of the 60s, Sam and Dave, who both began their singing in church. Sam Moore in the gospel choir of his father's church in Miami, and Dave Prater in a church in Georgia. They met in Miami and began singing soul together for many years. Their nicknames included Double Dynamite and the Dynamic Duo. And in 1968, this was a UK top 20 hit for them, Soul Sister, Brown Sugar.
You sweeter than the honey that the bees make. Soul sister, the brown sugar. Sweeter than the icing on the best cake. Soul sister, the brown sugar. I was in the dark, but now I see what was always in front of me. I was always proud, but now I'm standing loud. Keep on giving it to me. Love and affection to the bone, to the bone. Soul sister, your brown sugar. Keep on socking it to me all night long. Soul sister, your brown sugar. Girl, you always been with your man. It's about time he took your hand. I wanna show you 'cause I can't stand the blow. Keep on giving it to me. Somebody said what's in the dark will surely come to the light. Now your days are brighter and your burden's lighter, and the whole world knows you out of sight. Love and affection to the bone, to the bone. Soul sister, your brown sugar. Keep on socking it to me all night long. Soul sister, your brown sugar. Girl, you always out there with your man. It's about time you took your hand. I wanna show you 'cause I can't stand the blow. Keep on giving it to me. Keep on giving me brown sugar. Got to have it. I just got to have brown sugar. You know what, baby? I can't help but want brown sugar. You're fine to the bone. Don't you know I need brown sugar? Oh, yeah. I just got to have brown sugar.
A much bigger hit in Britain than in their native America for Sam and Dave. And here's a group that only ever achieved one minor hit in the UK in the mid-70s, with the reissue of their mid-60s US hit My Heart Symphony. This was Gary Lewis and the Playboys, who in America had no less than 12 top 40 hits between 65 and 68. The top 10 success from 65 that we're going to hear could well have been dedicated to Gary's father, the comedian and actor Jerry Lewis, and was titled Everybody Loves a Clown.
Everybody loves a clown, so why don't you? Everybody laughs at the things that I say and do. They
An American hit written by Gary Lewis with his producer Snuff Garrett and the musical director Leon Russell, bringing us to this week's Three in a Row, which Phil has taken over himself with a mini chain of records that he hopes you'll find have interesting links. He begins with the Crystals' top 5 hit from '63, Da-Do Ron Ron. Now that was a follow-up to He's a Rebel, which had originally been intended for Vicky Carr. But when Phil Spector heard the song, he rushed out his version with the Crystals. In 1962, Vicky Carr had also recorded what turned out a number 1 for the Crystals, He's a Rebel. Now that was written by Gene Pitney, and ironically the Crystals hit kept Gene himself off number 1 with his recording of the Bacharach and David song, Only Love Can Break a Heart.
See the way he walks down the street. Watch the way he shuffles his feet. Oh, how he holds his head high when he goes walking by. He's my guy. When he holds my hand, I'm so proud. 'Cause he's not just one of the crowd. My baby's always the one to try the thing they've never done. Just because of that, they say he's a rebel
night I heard you, but darling, remember this. Only love can break a heart. Only love can mend it again. You know I'm sorry. I'll prove it with just one kiss. Only love can break a heart. Only love can mend it again. Give me a chance to make up for the harm I've done. Try to forgive me, and let's keep the two of us one. Please let me hold you and love you for always and always. Only love can break a heart. Only love can mend it again. Only love can break a heart. Only love can mend it again.
Terry Wogan.
Is it me?
Get the free Wake Up to Wogan podcast.
Whoever gets me gets the first of me.
bbc.co.uk/Radio 2.
We don't have big movie stars like that anymore. We do have radio stars with the same dark good looks, gravitas, dignity. When is Eamon Holmes on next?
And join him for breakfast, weekday mornings from 7:30.
Just the right song to match Pips.
Terry Wogan.
We're online, we're on digital, we're all right. We're Radio 2.
Wake up to Wogan.
Little children, you better not tell on me. I'm telling you, little children, you better not tell what you see. And if you're good, I'll give you candy and a quarter. If you're quiet, like you ought to be, and keep a secret with me. I wish they would go away, little children. Now why aren't you playing outside? I'm asking you, you can't fool me, 'cause I'm gonna know if you hide and try to peep. I'm gonna treat you to a movie. Stop your giggling, children, do be nice, like little sugars and spice. You saw me kissing your sister, you saw me holding her hand, but if you snitch to your mother, your father won't understand. I wish they would take a nap, little children. Now why don't you go bye-bye? Go anywhere, little children. I know you would go if you tried. Go up the stairs, me and your sister will go and say, how can I kiss her? around little children like you.
Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas' first hit of 1964, written by Mort Schumann, and apparently disliked by Brian Epstein, who was overridden by the group, who were sure, correctly, that it would be a big hit for them. It was indeed their biggest-selling single and a second number one. What's more, it was released in the US as a double A-side with Bad to Me, and both sides entered the charts there, making them the only British act, other than the Beatles, to get both sides of the same single into the US top 10. And on now to a request from Paul Maltby of Nottingham, who asks if it would be possible to play Chuck Berry's Trying to Get a Message to You, with thanks for their support to his friends Keith and Phil. Well, yes and no. Our Phil says he's sure you've got the title wrong, and thinks you mean this song, I'm Talking About You.
Let me tell you about a girl I know. I met her walking down a uptown street. She's so fine, you know, I wish she was mine. I get shook up every time we meet. I'm talking about you. Nobody but you. Yeah, I do mean you. I'm just trying to get a message to you. Let me tell you about a girl I know. I tell you now, she looks so good. Got so much skill, such a beautiful bill. She ought to be somewhere in Hollywood. I'm talking about you. Nobody but you. Come on, give me a cue, so I can get a message to you. Promised me someday she would be my bride. I'm talking about you. I do mean you. Nobody but you. Come on, let me get a message through.
A Chuck Berry track that was covered by many acts, including the Hollies, the Animals, the Yardbirds and the Rolling Stones. And our next disc by Steppenwolf comes from their eponymous debut album and was a tribute to Chuck Berry, affectionately pastiching his rock and roll style, incorporating some of his song titles in the lyric of Berry Rides Again.
City to find what could be found. Just for kicks down 66, stopped in every town. Yes, I went to California just to see what I could see. Well, nobody knew just where I was, and that's alright with me.
A tribute to Chuck Berry from Steppenwolf. And from that to the first and biggest American hit by the cousins James and Bobby Purify from Florida, recorded in 1966. 10 years later, after strings and various other instruments had been added, they also made the UK Top 20 with I'm Your Puppet. James and Bobby Purify. The original Bobby suffered health problems in 1971 and was replaced by Ben Moore. And that duo continued to the 80s, when Ben went solo, but still retained the name of Bobby Purify until he went blind from glaucoma and quit the music business, and then was encouraged to return to performing by Ray Charles. And that brings me to the final request, which came from Rosemary and Rolf Haycock of Wisbeach, who want a record played for their very good friends Sheila and Alan Ledbury Smith, as they all listen every week and attend many concerts. Well, we've chosen a six-piece group led by singer Polly Brown, that at the beginning of 1970, as Pickety Witch, scored a big hit with The Same Old Feeling. But here's a disc they recorded at the end of '69, written and produced by Pie staff musical director John McLeod. You Got Me, So I Don't Know.
You got me, so I don't know which way I'm going. Give me a sign, everything's alright. You got me, so I don't know which way I'm going. Gonna lose my mind. You got me so uptight. You got me, so I don't know which way I'm going. Give me a sign, everything's alright. You got me, so I don't know which way I'm going. Gonna lose my mind. You got me so uptight.
OK, so Piccadilly Witch was a 70s group, but they did make that debut disc at the end of the 60s, when lead singer Polly Brown's warm vocal sound drew immediate comparisons to Dionne Warwick. And now to close the show, we have an American group which had started out singing doo-wop in the 50s. The Flamingos, who had an enormous hit in '59 with I Only Have Eyes for You. In the early 60s, they changed direction and found success around the soul clubs. In '66, signed to the Philips label, they released The Nearness of You, with a B-side called Boogaloo Party, which radio stations preferred. So the disc was flipped, and 3 years later entered the UK Top 30. The Flamingos, bringing us to the end of another edition of Sounds of the 60s, compiled and produced by Phil the Collector Swern. And this is your old mate Brian Matthews saying, that's a lot for this week. See you next week. Jonathan Ross follows the news. This is BBC Radio 2, online, on digital, and on 88 to 91 FM.